Hey, okay, so you want to jump down from there?
Yes.
And you know that when you jump down from that tall building,
I don't even care what's going to happen.
Because of a guy?
Yes, because I love him so much. And if I don't have him, I don't want to have any other guy. And I don't even want him to have anything to do with any other person because I so much love him. He gives me everything that I need. And I know, it's someone that I know very well. If I start working with him, there is no how we are not going to start dating again or have anything to do with him. And in that process, I might lose my home.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Nenye Baby. So guys, today I have a woman here. She contacted me that something happened. She would like to share and hear people's opinion. Guys, listen to this video very well, and if you have advice, drop it for her in the comment section, please. All right, ma, no mention your name, just go straight to your story.
Okay. There's this guy my sister was with. Sometimes I was not in Lagos State, I was in Kwara State. So when I got back, I also met the guy that we started dating. So when my sister found out that we have something together, we had issues for some times. She almost...
Okay, so this guy and your sister, they are friends?
According to what the guy told me.
Okay, the guy is telling you that him and your sister, they are just friends. Then your sister is telling you that they are dating.
Have something together.
Okay, I want you to clear my audience very well. But this guy, you didn't know that your sister was thinking, or maybe have it in mind that they are dating, right?
According to what he told me, he said...
What your sister told you?
He, as in the guy, what he told me, that they don't have anything together. But maybe my sister is just thinking in her head that there's something between them.
Something serious.
So we had issues. We fought, though my parents was not aware about it for some times. Then later she told me if I eventually got married to the guy, she's not going to come for my wedding.
Like serious?
I really don't care.
Because already you are having something with him.
And he did take care of me. He gave me everything I need. Name it. So there was this I just finished I just graduated from the university then when I met him. So I was hunting for job. So there was this police this thing online then. So he had to help me apply for the job. So I had to go down to Kwara State because that's my state for the screening and other things. So when I went there, remember I told you I schooled in Kwara State. So there's this guy I also had, though he was just my friend. So when I went to Kwara State for the training, I had to go and see the guy. So immediately I got home, this my guy at Lagos State, I mean my boyfriend, just called me, started cursing me that only in Yoruba, that you just go about opening your leg for men or so. I was like, you didn't follow me to Kwara State. Did you track me or what? I don't really get what happened. That I was so sad. I had to leave.
Who told him you went to visit the guy, right?
I really don't know who told him. I was thinking maybe he tracked me or so. You know that he's an engineer and there's nothing he cannot do. He can track people, he can track phones. So my thinking was that maybe he tracked me. I know he couldn't follow me to Kwara State because he doesn't really know where I was going there. So I had to leave Kwara State that very day. I got home in the night that I couldn't see him. I went to see him. He didn't even give me any audience to talk to him. I begged, I call. He didn't attend to me. So there was a day I saw him on the streets where there are so many shops, people walk on the street, there are bikes and cars passing. Immediately I saw him, I went to approach him. I was even kneeling down, begging him, just pushed me away.
On the road?
On the road.
You knelt down?
I knelt down on the road. He just had to push me away.
Deo.
So even with that, I didn't stop calling. I didn't stop begging him. So there was a day I just felt there's nothing I want to live for. Since he said he does not want to have anything to do with me again. So there is this mosque at the front of where I stay, at the front of our house. My dad is an imam in the mosque. Though my dad was not in the mosque at that moment. So the mosque is very tall. It's a tall building. I just wanted to stand there. I was about to fall down. Just want to kill myself.
Hey!
When my dad just saw me, he's like, what are you doing there, you this girl? Do you want to save? My dad does not really know what I am passing through.
Okay, so you want to jump down from there?
Yes.
And you know that when you jump down from that tall building,
I don't even care what's going to happen. Because I
because
really
of
want
a guy.
Yes, because I love him so much. And if I don't have him, I don't want to have any other guy. And I don't even want him to have anything to do with any other person because I so much love him. He gives me everything that I need. So my dad saw me and dad was like, what are you doing there? So my dad stopped me from doing that. Then I went inside. So there is this guy also. I forgot to say that we live in Face My slab apartment with my parents. There is this guy. He's single, but he's so I was in the bathroom. I was taking my bath. I couldn't stop thinking about this guy that said he doesn't want to have anything to do with me again. I was crying. So the guy that we were living in the same compound was in the kitchen. The bathroom was not far from the kitchen, so he was listening to. He heard me crying. He was like, he saw me when I came. I was like, why are you crying in the bedroom? I said nothing. So the guy was older than me and he's a man, so he was already thinking in his brain that maybe it's because of a guy. So later he sat me down. I had to explain everything to him. He tried to help me to persuade my so-called boyfriend, but he didn't, like, he does not really want to have anything to do with me again. So this guy was just there for me. He takes good care of me. Then after some time he told me he loved me, but I don't really want to give him because he's a woman. Different kind of women usually come visit him every time. As in, he doesn't do a week or a day without having anybody with him. I just felt this one, I can't have anything to do with it. You know the kind of person you are. So later on, I tried to give in to start dating. Even with that, those ladies that visit him doesn't stop. They still keep coming to him. So after some time, my so-called boyfriend that dumped me, I saw his picture on Facebook that he's already married. It's not even up to 2 months, I think. I was so sad. And I was even saying that means you already had this lady even while he was dating me. Because if not that, how can you just suddenly
in 2 months,
2 months get married to someone? Are you telling me you don't know her before? So there's nothing I can do about it. He's married. I just decided to be moving on with the new boyfriend that I met that loves different kind of women that go about with him. So I've been with him like that. We eventually got married.
You and the guy?
Yeah, and the guy.
But you say he loved women.
He loved women, yes.
Up to now?
Yes. I later fell in love with him and I married him. But there was this fateful day that one of his girlfriend then had to call him. That was with his phone. I pick it up. The lady was like, go and give the phone to Dion. I was like, what are you saying? I am his wife now. He said, should be just introduction that you did. It's not as if he has given you the ring. It's just introduction. That day I was so busy. I feel like just going into the room, pack my things, and just go back to my parents. I was like, I can't go. People will be saying, she just left her parents' house. Now she's coming back. I just had to stay with my husband like that. So I've been trying to conceive to no avail. I had miscarriage like about 3 to 4 times, which because of that miscarriage, my mother-in-law didn't allow us to have our wedding according to the promise she made to my parents, and also what my husband told me, that I will soon have the wedding after introduction. That was the reason why I move in with him without doing the wedding. So when I started living with him, my mother-in-law now came up with a story that is until I'm pregnant.
Before they will do wedding.
Before we do the wedding. I was so sad. I cried and cried and cried. But there's nothing I could do. I'm in already.
And the pregnancy was not
coming for like 3 years. Every year I'm always having miscarriage. So God eventually, in 2020, aside my prayer, I had my first son. So when I had my son. I wasn't doing anything because I do have miscarriage. My husband works in the factory, though he's really trying his best. But that's what is earning in that factory is not really enough for the family. So I told him that there was a day I went to withdraw from a man doing POS. I was like, this man is really selling, no. Immediately I got home, I told my husband that since I'm not working before I got pregnant, now I already have the baby. I want to start working. And I can't go to any company to work with my son. And I'm not ready to leave him with anybody to take care of him for me. So he said, what do you now want to do? I said, I want to own a POS shop. He does not really have much to give me to own a POS shop. And he had a gold chain. My husband, he had to sell his gold chain to give me the money to open the POS shop. I don't even know how the money went. Though when he came back home, because I was not informed, didn't tell me, just came and gave me the money. I was like, where did you get this money from? I just looked at him and I said that you sold your chain for me. I was so emotional that I really appreciate what you did. Not so long, everything went just like that.
The POS did not go?
Yes, I couldn't account for anything. My husband didn't because of that not open another business. He went, there's this Access Bank, they do borrow people loan. Those that work in their company. So he had to borrow money for me. Then I was already pregnant for my second child. So he had to borrow some money from me so that I could start. And I started doing it again. The POS, yes, okay. I started again. I remember I said I was pregnant with my second child. So there was this day, God, this man, I don't even know what to say about that man. The man is well dressed. He came in a red car to my shop. He told me he wanted to withdraw some cash. The network was not really going with my machine. So I told this man to do transfer. The man did transfer to me. I gave this man all I have, as in all my capital, the money my husband had to borrow from me from the bank to work. Not knowing that the transfer the man did was fake. And while I was having conversation with the man told me there's a new building in the street where my shop is. He told me he lived there. That's where he lived. I can ask the security man. Immediately the man left. I wanted to withdraw the money into my machine. I couldn't. There was no money there. I had to run to that house where he told me he was living to ask the security man, you saw so person that just passed it now? He said yes. He said he saw the man, why the man was coming from the express into the street, that the man is not living in that compound. I was so sad. I couldn't even call my husband to tell him what was going on. I was rolling on the floor crying because it's not that he's capable to give me such amount of money. He had to go and borrow. He borrowed like 300k from me. Though he took some from that money, but the rest, that useless man took everything away from me. So then I wanted to close the shop. There was one woman. The woman also has a shop beside mine. The woman called my husband to inform him. My husband told me not to go home so that I don't go and harm myself or do silly things. So I had to stay in the shop. So after some time, there's no money to operate the shop again. I just had to leave the shop and stay at home. And since then, I've been at home doing nothing. So the guy that left me before, just one day, the guy just called me.
Your from first nowhere. Old boyfriend?
Yes, just called me from nowhere. Then we started talking, just he told me about his family. I told him about my family, how I don't have anything doing again, and things are very, very difficult. And I really want to support my husband. Don't really have 2 kids, but as a woman, you have to have something doing, at least to support your family. So we do talk all the time with the guy. Yes, we do talk. We talk all the time. I told him about my family. He told me about his So I also told him about that I don't have a job, that even to eat at times it's very, very difficult. That I'll be looking for someone to call. I'll take my phone at times, be searching for who I can call that can give me, I can get some money just for my children to eat and also for myself and my husband. So the guy said he has a job for me, that if I can do it, that the company is all I have to do is go to sites at times and be his project manager to manage the project for him anytime there's projects. I really need that job and I really want to do it.
How much salary did the guy talk?
He's not going to be giving me salary, but I'm going to be having my percent per job. And because I don't have anything doing, I embrace it. Though I told my husband about it, but I didn't tell my husband that it was my head that told me about the job. And I know, it's someone that I know very well. If I start working with him, there is no how we are not going to start dating again or have anything to do with him. And in that process, I might lose my home. And I don't want such to happen to me. And I really need the job to support my family because
the reason why you are here now is that
I want people to give me advice because I really don't know what to do.
Whether to take that job offer from your old boyfriend.
Because I really need it. And I should also tell my husband
the real truth, where the job is coming from, and hear from him.
Yes, I really don't want to lose my home. And I also need the job.
And this guy now, if you take this job from him, it might lead to
another thing. And I don't really want that because I love my husband so much. And we have been through a lot together. And he has really tried for me.
The aspect of following women, Uncle.
I don't care. He doesn't do that anymore. He's not faithful to me. He's faithful to
the wedding, Uncle. Did they still do the wedding?
No.
Till now,
we haven't done it.
Is it because of money or he just feel like he don't want to do it?
Because of money. And there's so many responsibilities. You know, when you start having children, the responsibilities.
Okay, so your main problem now is that you need job.
I need a job.
And job is now coming from that your old boyfriend.
Yes.
That can lead to another thing tomorrow. Hey.
Wahala too much for this country, oh guys. When you think that you have heard it all, don't just let another person open mouth because you might faint. That's why I used to advise people, make sure you are sitting proper while watching my video. One person might talk one thing, you might even fall down safe. Like, that's the reason why I started sitting down. Because stories I used to hear these days. This story is so emotional. I wish that God will bless you with a good job that can take care of your needs. Let me just put it there. Because I won't even advise you to collect job from this guy. What if tomorrow now, this guy come back and you people start doing one or two? You might get pregnant for that guy now. And you will just pretend as if he's your husband that got you pregnant. You will just be hiding. And once you start anything again with this guy, going back will be very difficult. And that POS business, I'm no longer doing it again. And POS business is a good business to me, because they get money from there. People make a lot of profit. Yes. Okay, like in a month, how much do you make?
At times 60K and at times 70K in a month.
Because I have interviewed some people. They say they make up to 90,000, 200,000, 150,000 in a month from POS business.
Yes, it depends on the area,
the location.
Yes, you are, and those doing POS business, they are really facing a lot of problem, which those that patronize us doesn't really know. You'll be in your shops in one day, someone will just come with.
They'll say give you
everything. There was one lady very close to my shop. Then they took everything away from her.
Like serious. Nobody. People are not there.
People are not there, and they don't even know what is going on.
Okay, even if people are there, they will cover themselves and tell you. You cannot shout.
There is a way they disguise. Like that useless man that came to my shop.
People was there.
People was there. He was even talking with the woman that has a shop beside mine. We're just gisting and chatting.
Just trying to confuse you people.
Yes, exactly. So those that are doing POS business are really facing a lot. Some they've even folded up just like mine because they came to do them some fake transfers, some more.
No, wow. Guys, please advise her. What do you think that she should do? Is it advisable for her to collect that job from that man? Then aside from a job, what else can you do? It's only that POS business that you can do.
No, it's not that POS I can do. I can start selling things, but
Like
money
what?
is the problem. Like provisions, food stuff, I can do anything. But just that money is the problem.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please, if you have job for her, a good job, try to contact me, or any other thing, just drop it for her on the comment section. She will be on the comment section watching people's comment. And also, let's pray for her, for God's intervention, that anything she puts her hand from today, let it favor her. Because some people don't know how to channel their prayer points. Something will be happening to you. You keep praying straight. There is a way to pray. If something happened to you or you see some signs in your life, channel your prayer points that place immediately. You know that once you start something, it will not end well. You put hand here again, it did not end well. But other people will be doing it. They will be doing well. Like, so why will it be that once you put your hand there, that thing will fold, or once you start it, you will not be making gains like others? Is a very big error, please. So your prayer point should now be that, God, please bless me in a way that anything I put my hand, even your husband has tried, cry to God that I want to start up something doing again. Even if it's a job, even if it's your own personal business, you are not going to cry again. Those ones you cried before, they should be the last. Guys, please, let's join hands together and pray for her. Let's be change, as in a lot of changes in her life, both in her marriage, both in her business, finances. Guys, please do this for me. Thank you for watching this video and help me share this video.